Hi everyone, it's Darlene. Welcome back for another card video. Today's card is a really clean and simple card that I made with this 49 and market stamp set called Jerry's Butterflies. It comes with a frame, and so I centered that on a Neenah Solar White piece of cardstock, put it into my MISTI, and now I'm going to stamp this with VersaFine Black Onyx ink. It's a pretty thick stamp, so I'm going to go ahead and stamp this twice to make sure I get a really good dark impression. I'm also, while I'm at it, going to stamp my butterflies. I have one small one at the top and one at the bottom on the inside of the frame. These I'm going to stamp with Memento Tuxedo Black, and I'm going to do that again twice because I'm going to be using Copic markers, and that's a better ink for Copic markers. I'm also going to stamp on a separate sheet of Neenah Solar White this bigger butterfly. I'm going to stamp that twice as well because I'm going to cut that one out. Now for all of these butterflies, I'm using the same colors. I'm starting with the BG49, which is a really kind of dark turquoise. I'm going to start that from the center outward on each wing. And then I'm going to take my BG45 and I'm going to start about halfway down my BG49. Sometimes I go all the way to the bottom, but the idea is to blend over that line at the edge of the BG49 and just extend that outward. And you can see how nicely it blends together when you put the BG45 on top of the 49. I'm going to go back in with the 49 just to make that inside edge a little bit darker because that's where the shadow is going to be. Now for the other color, which is yellow, this Y15, I'm going to start from the outside. I'm going to flick upward toward the inside. And I'm going to flick with a motion long enough to almost touch the blue. So I'm going to leave a tiny little bit of white in between. Now I'm going to take my BG11, and this is very, very light color. You can almost not see it on a piece of white cardstock. And I'm just going to cover almost the whole thing, not all the way to the edge of the yellow, not all the way to the edge of the BG49, but almost. And so as I continue to lay down quite a bit of this color, you can see that it causes the blue and the green to blend really well together and almost not even create any green in between, which is what you would expect by overlapping these colors. So that is basically the process I used for each one of these wings. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Now I'm going to speed this up a little bit since you already know how I'm doing it. I've got the darkest color moving out a little bit with the BG45, my medium blue, and then flicking from the outside inward with my yellow. And then finally with my BG11, just blend over that whole thing. You can see how much color I'm laying down to get these two colors to blend together. In the end, I was really happy with how these two colors blended together. I am going to color these other two smaller butterflies with the exact same sequence. And even though they're really, really small, I was able to fit all four of these colors into each of the butterflies. Next, I'm going to stamp my sentiment. I'm pulling it from the Ellen Hudson Totally Random Saying set. It's got some great bold sentiments, but also some nice script sentiments. And I put this in the lower right-hand corner to almost make it look like it was an artist's signature. I trimmed my panel to 4 by 5 1/4, and I'm going to adhere it to a Hero Arts note card. Now I realized the middle of the butterfly I forgot to color, so I quickly added some E43 to the middle. I have a 1/8 of an inch glue dot, which I'm going to add to this butterfly, just one right in the center. And you can see I'm not very good with hitting the butterfly with this glue dot. It's the best way to release it from the paper. But the problem is that I can't see close up anymore because of my eyes. I just got glasses today. I'm going to get them in about a week. But anyway, so my eyes are not so good, but I was able to get that glue dot somewhere in the middle. I just moved it around a little bit and then centered it inside that black frame and pulled up the wings just a little bit to give it some dimension. And that is the card for today. So quick and easy and simple, and I think it looks really elegant. I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.